Hi everyone, welcome to today's live stream. Today I'm going to be doing a class, okay? So if this is your first time, I would like you to click the subscribe button. I'm doing this class also on my Amazon page where you can find lots of information. So I would love it if as you come in, please go over to my Amazon page and you can go over, the link is right over there, and I'm also going to drop the link in the comment area right there. Once you get to the Amazon page, what you're going to see is a page that will appear, a page that will appear just like this. So I'm going to show you what the page looks like. So bear with me 1 second. This is summer, so kids are going in and out. So this is what the page will look like. So when you come on the page, let's refresh that page, you'll be presented with this page. Now, this page has a follow button. For the best experience with learning what I'm trying to teach, it is best for you to go to my Amazon page, and it is free. It's not any charge. Usually classes like this ranges in price from $125 upwards for some people, but I am just doing this just to show you. So when you come to the Amazon page, amazon.com/shop/discovery natural, what you want to do is you want to click on the follow button right over here. So this follow button, you want to follow. Why do you want to follow? So that you can get updates from Discovery Natural and any other recommendations. So what do you expect to see on the page? So on the page, you will see images and stuff. You will also see tutorials, product recommendation, of other things that you can use for your hair, your children's hair, tools that help you even in terms of medication, stuff like that, pretty much anything. This one especially was for cellulite. So if you're struggling with cellulite, this is something that I use and I demonstrate. In addition, you'll see sections such as co-wash, conditioner recommendation, back to school recommendation, hair tools, wigs and hair extensions, clothing, oils. If you want to create your own hair growth oil, you can click on it over there. And then some other stuff that you see right over here. So if you want to see my past live streams that I've done in the past, here is where you go to. You click that and you can see all these live streams, such as the ones for moisturizing your hair, keeping your hair dry. So many live streams. I have up to 102 live streams under my belt. So please, I would love it if you can go over and please click the follow button to follow me. Very, very simple, easy to do. Doesn't cost you a penny or a dime or a nickel or a pound. Okay, so thank you so much. With that being said, I want to welcome Ratonda, thank you so much for joining. Please go over to the Amazon page and we're going to start right now on Amazon. So I'm going to bring in the folks from Amazon. There are thousands and thousands of them. Okay, so please join. You're not going to be alone. It's a nice party, and let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start. With that being said, let me start off with inviting the folks from Amazon to come and join us. Thank you. If you've not yet subscribed to Discovery Natural, please also feel free to subscribe. So we're going to start now. Hi, everyone. Welcome again to our live streams. If this is your first time joining our live stream on Amazon or wherever you're watching this from, please, I would love you to click on what? I want you to click on that follow button right there on Amazon. And thank you so much. I love how we can be free. We can be free to share what we learn, to also educate. So not only on this Amazon page, Discovery Natural, not only do I bring you recommendation for beauty, for lifestyle, even cooking videos at times, I also give you tutorials. So today's one is very dear to my heart because a lot of people ask how to style the hair. It is back to school season and you want your children's hair to look really good without you spending so much money. So if you look on the carousel, you'll see the products that I am showcasing today to help you in this tutorial. So you can feel free to click on any product selection and choose what you want to add to your cart on Amazon. If not, if you just want to watch, that is also good. These are things that I have in my house, and these are things that has helped me in terms of learning how to do hair, learning how to style hair. So if you're not watching on Amazon and you're watching somewhere else, please go over to amazon.com/shop/discovery natural and click on that follow button. So without further ado, I'm going to show you the Amazon page so that you can know where to click on the button. So when you go to amazon.com/shop/discovery natural, you'll see the follow button right over there. And all you just do is click on it. It doesn't cost a dime. It doesn't cost a penny. And you'll be presented with this page that has a ton of information that you'll find very mesmerizing. So you can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll love you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Discovery Natural. So with that being said, are you guys ready for today's tutorial? Yeah? So thank you so much. My name is Shola, and this is Discovery Natural on Amazon. Thank you so much. So let us get started. I'm going to say a bit of a hello to some of my folks joining me across from the pond, as we all say. I want to say hello to Sikiru Atinoke TV. Welcome. Also, let me put on my glasses so that I can see. Also, I would like to say hello to Dread for You to Love. Alicia, salam, shalom to you. Genesis is ready to see how to braid. So a couple of things we're going to be using on our braiding escapade today. The first thing I would like to show you is my mannequin. So we're going to be using one mannequin. This is Yolanda. Okay, so this is my first mannequin. This is Yolanda. I've had Yolanda since January the 5th, 2017. I love it. When you go on Amazon, I really love it how Amazon will tell you, oh, what are some things that you already have? When did you buy it? Okay, so Yolanda, she's a celebrity mannequin. So if you go on the Amazon page, you'll be able to scroll down to the section that says hair tools. When you go to the section that says hair tools, that is where Yolanda is neatly tucked in there. Okay, so she was one of my additions to this category. So this is Yolanda. You can see I purchased that January the 5th, 2017. Yolanda has yaki hair. She's a mannequin. I've had her now. It's going to be next year. It's going to be 5 years I've had her, and she doesn't shed as badly. She really is very, very durable. So if you're someone that you're looking for a mannequin to use to work, this is wool. So I've been using her to practice. I taught a class this morning on Facebook. I go live on Facebook every morning at 6 a.m. and I teach classes and stuff. So I taught a class yesterday on how to braid cornrow with just the hair of the mannequin. And I also showed how to use yarn to cornrow, and then also how to use Brazilian wool to cornrow. So we're going to be teaching about other stuff. So if you're someone that you want to learn how to do hair, or you want to teach your children how to do hair, Yolanda is your girl. She's very easy to work with, and you can see how easy my finger just runs through her hair. She doesn't tangle much. I've washed her hair so many times. We've colored her hair before. The color comes out, and we've straightened her hair. We've curled her hair. This hair has gone through so much stuff, and you can see the appearance of it. It's a very nice, durable hair. So that is Yolanda. The other one we're going to be showing is I'm also going to be using Betty. Betty is a mannequin, is my newest, when I say mannequin, is my newest addition to my collection. So we're also going to be using Betty, and I'm going to show you what Betty looks like. So let me pop up Betty on the screen. Betty is new. So I got Betty, when did I get Betty? May the 30th, 2021. So this is Betty. Betty is going to be the star of the show today. She's a bit shy, but her hair is much more on the natural side than Yolanda. So when you wet Betty's hair, she has like a curly, I'll call it like a 3C mixture with a 4B mixture. So this is Betty. We've been playing around with Betty, teaching my daughters how to do some stuff. So this is what Betty's hair looks like. I'm going to make the screen bigger so that you'll be able to see Betty in her full glory. So this is Betty. You can see what Betty's hair looks like. So her hair was cornrowed, thereby giving this nice curl. So the curls do stay. So you can see the kinkiness and frizziness of her hair. Easy to walk through. And I absolutely, absolutely love Betty. I'm more, when I say let's choose between Betty and Yolanda, I love Yolanda, but Betty is growing on me, slightly growing on me. Betty is growing on me. Okay. So those are my two mannequins that we'll be working with. Now, the thing is this, when you use mannequins and you want to learn how to braid, a couple of things you should realize is there are tools that help you. So you could buy the mannequin head like this and just start braiding. But getting a mannequin clamp is very, very important. So with the mannequin clamp, you'll be able to position the hair in the mannequin. Okay, so I'm highlighting the mannequin clamp on the carousel, and then you can screw this into any table or any area that you want. So you have the mannequin clamp in there, and it's quite durable. Yeah. So what I like when I'm teaching my classes, I also love to go on and use a tripod stand, a wick tripod stand. So this is the wick tripod stand. It extends up to, I believe it's around 6 feet. Let me get the information for this, but this extends really, really high. So this is the mannequin stand that I use. It's also one of my newest purchase. And as you can see right here, just to show you that I do, whenever I'm showing stuff, it's stuff that I've bought. So I bought this in July 15th, about 2 weeks ago, give or take. So this is the mannequin stand from Cleveland, and this is a reinforced wick stand, tripod mannequin head. It's adjustable. It also came with T-pins that you can use. It has a carrier bag. So when I have to go from one location to another location, teaching children how to braid hair, teaching adults how to braid hair, so I'm able to carry my tools around. I love that. The price is a very good price. It also has all this other stuff. It's a very good price, $17, really good. And it goes up to 29.1. The bottom part is 29.1. The top part, it extends from 34 to 57 inches long. So those are the tools that we're going to be using. Now, when sectioning of the hair, I'm going to talk about it, but let's start off with our tutorial before I bore you guys. So I'm going to just remove this. There are a couple of things I'm going to use apart from the mannequin head. So we have the mannequin head right over here. I'm just going to extend this to make it a little bit taller. So you can see how it extends to get a little bit taller. So now with the mannequin head, when you are going to be doing hair, a couple of things you should realize is that the way that you section the hair. So you could use a sectioning comb. Where is my sectioning comb? This is so interesting. So you could use a sectioning comb, a rat tail sectioning comb, which I absolutely had here. This is the thing. When you have kids around, they touch your stuff. And when they touch your stuff, you can't find it anymore. So you could use a braid comb. So there are different braid combs out there. I like this. This is a rat tail comb, the normal rat tail comb. The way you section the hair gives you have to choose what gives a natural path. I see Atinuke says the hair looks like natural. Yeah, it does. So you need a sectioning comb. So some people go with this rat tail sectioning comb. And then growing up as a Nigerian, we also have the Ilang. This is our African sectioning comb. If you're ever on a hunt looking for this and you're like, oh my gosh, where can I get it? I found it for you. You can get it on Amazon. On my Amazon page, all you just have to do is go to the hair tool section, and I have it right there. That's why I'm saying it's best to follow this on Amazon. But you can see it right over there. That is the sectioning comb, and it has like 3 peaks, and this is readily available for you. Very authentic, very nice to use. So when you are parting the hair, let me get something for you. Okay, so when you are parting the hair, you have to be very precise. Okay, and when you are precise, that is how you make it look clean. Now, a couple of things. I'm going to part the hair right now. So Betty, we're going to turn Betty this way, and I'm going to part Betty, say, going this way. So we're going to do, you can see how clean the sectioning comb parts the hair. Very, very clean, very, very neat. Okay, just tightening that, and you guys will be able to see right there. Okay, so you see, so the way you part the hair will make it neat or rough. So the neater you part it, the more the style appears to look. Okay, looks better, looks neater, looks wonderful. Neatness is important, especially when you are styling hair. So I'm going to take my hair tie. Hi, Lily. Hello, Lily. What is this? She scares you. Lily, why do you look like that? Oh, my goodness. Lily, this is a mannequin. And Lisa, how are you doing? Lisa is crying. These folks are so funny. You guys are so funny. You're crying. Yeah, you see Betty? Yeah. So I'm tightening Betty's neck onto the tripod, and you'll be able to see. So we're going to start with the thing right now. We're going to start with doing the hair. Now, the thing is this. When you want to start braiding, so if you want to do a single braid, with a single braid, you just take the hair. I'm going to take the hair like this, and we're just going to clip this away. And you're just going to take the hair like this, and you're going to section it into 3 parts. So you have 1 part here, you have another part here, and you have a 3rd part here. So you have 3 parts that you're working with. Now, to teach you how to do braids well, I'm going to use my hair color. So this is the hair color tool that I'll be using. This is a hair, yeah, right here. So I'm going to be using 2 colors. So this is a hair comb, color comb. It looks like this. And you can find this on the Amazon page very, very easily. So all you do is that you can use this to color your hair. I like using it when I'm teaching a class. So I'm going to take this. We're going to make this side the pink side. So I'm just going to rub this on like this. You can see how neatly and how nicely it colors the hair. Okay. So this is one. Pink, and the further side, the back side right here, I'm going to color that blue. So we're going to color this blue. I'm going to bring it closer to you so that you can see how vibrant the hair color is. You guys see? So we have 3 strands. So when you are going to color, start your braiding process, simple braid. If you don't know how to braid, let me give me a second right here. Okay, give me a second. Okay, guys. So when you're going to start to braid, let's do this. Okay, when you're going to start to braid, you want to take 1 strand. You're going to take 3 strands like that, and you're just exchanging it. So you're just going like this, and you're just going 1. Everything is moving to the middle. Everything is moving to the middle. Always taking stuff, putting it to the middle. So when you do braids, it's so simple. Everything goes to the middle. This is a simple plait or braid. Some people call it plaits. Some people call it braid. Just like that. Now, Silly Mom. Hi, Silly Mom for life. She says, is that color come off easily? Because it doesn't look like it will stay. Yeah, the color will come off when you're running water on it. So if you put it in on hair, this color stuff stays as long as you don't get the hair soaking wet. It stays. So I do have a video. I actually do have a live stream that I did showing coloring my daughter's hair with these pencils, and it did stay. So they do have different colors. So they're different colors. They have green, they have orange, they have this really vibrant red, or it looks, yeah, red, and then they have purple. So if you go on my Amazon page, you'll be able to see the live stream where I colored my daughter's hair with it, and you'll notice that they do stay. So this is how you braid. The foundation on any hairstyle, learning how to do any hairstyle, is learning how to braid like this. So Silly Mom for Life says, my thinking of braid on the scarf, I find that it is the hardest thing for you to do. Now, I am going to show you how to braid from the scalp. So today you're in for a treat. I'm going to show you. So this is a single plait. Now, this is what we're going to learn today. We're going to learn how to do all this. So keep watching. So now with that being said, I'm going to take the hair and show you how to remove that hair color. So we're going to remove the hair color so I'm just wetting the hair. Okay. And I'm just using the towel to dry it. You see how it comes off? And I just painted, I just wet Betty's hair. So you see how it comes off very easily, right? So now I'm going to show you, we're going to go to the cornrow part. So now you know how to braid. You're just intertwining hair from one side to another side. So now it's time to braid up the hair. Whoop, 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 whoop. So the first thing I'm going to do when you're braiding up hair, of course, we want to comb, and we're going to comb the hair using my Scarecrow comb. So let me select that on the carousel right there. So on the carousel, we're going to be using the Scarecrow brush. This is the Scarecrow brush. This brush is really, really good. So you first want to start off combing out the hair to remove tangles. If hair is tangled, so I'm going to wet this also. If hair is tangled, you're not going to get a good result. So always detangle the hair first before you start braiding it. And when you detangle it, you start from the ends and you walk your way through. You see, this brush is so good. This is one of my daughter's favorite brush. This is the kids' minis of this brush, and this is the larger of this brush right here. So you have two sizes of this brush. These are the Scarecrow brushes. Really, really nice. The brushes do have what do you call it? Different kinds. So Silly Mom says, are you going to keep this live up? Yes, yes. And because I have to use it, yes. This live will stay on my Amazon page and also on any platform that you're watching it from. So V says, if you save this live, does it qualify to monetize? Yes, it does. So yeah. So this is the Scarecrow brush. I'm going to pop it up on the screen for you all to see. It comes in different colors. I love the color quab. I would say color quab. So this is the color of the Scarecrow brush. Let me pop it up for you guys to see. And then we'll start with the cornrow part of it. Okay, so let me bring this. Where's my Amazon Live? So if you want to see everything, most of the stuff I'm showing you is going to be on my Amazon Live page. Yeah. Okay, so now you can see right there, that is the brush, and you can see it comes in different colors, blue, gray, and even pink. So if you don't like black, you can pick pink if that's what you want, right? So let us get started with this. I'm going to be using this brush. I've already brushed out our hair. Our hair is nicely brushed out, very, very neat. So we're going to start. So now when you are going to braid hair, let me zoom it up for y'all. The way you start is very important, right? Silly Mom says, I heard from another creator, which is also a hairstylist. She said that these brushes that you are using is one of the best for detangling hair. I got to get you some. Yes. So please pick up some. Pick up this. So I'm going to drop the link to my Amazon page again. Please. This we have had it for years. When I mean years, it is so good. It works really, really good. So I will not tell you to get something that doesn't work. It detangles all hair. Even hair that is really, really kinky, fussy hair, it will detangle it. So please go to my Amazon page, amazon.com/shop. And yeah. So we're going to start off with the cornrow. Now to do the cornrow, what you're going to do is that you're going to take the hair. So I'm going to divide the front area, a little section of the front area. So let me take my rattle comb and I'm just going to divide a little bit of it. Take my hair clip, clipping this away. Now, section this part into 3. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to color the hair to show you where each strand is going. So I'm going to get my pink color. Remember, the pink is always the one on the outer side. Okay, I'm making it more vibrant this time. Pink. And the blue color is the one on the inner side. If you're enjoying this, please click the follow button. Yeah. So the blue is on the outer side. So I'm really coloring the blue in there. Okay, right there. So now you have pink right here, you have blue right there, and then you have the strand, my middle strand right there. So you have 3 strands. So you're going to start off almost as if you're doing the braids that I was talking about. Yeah, hi, Share with Love TV. How are you doing? Thank you so much. If you have not yet followed my Amazon page, please go follow it. Click the follow button. So I'm holding it from the root area. And I'm going to release this one because we're doing cornrows. Unlike at the beginning, we did braids. So we're going to start here. And this, my middle hair, I'm not holding it. I'm going to take my finger and hold it on top. Now I'm taking this one. Always take the hair that is in the outer side section and move it to the middle of the hair. So we're going to take this from the outer section and I'm moving it to the middle. Okay? I take the pink, move it to the middle. Now the pink is now in the middle. Okay. Now I'm going to take the blue, which was on the outer, move it to the middle. Now the pink is on the outside and the blue is in the middle. So that's all you're doing. You're just taking from one outer left side, moving it to the middle, taking the right outer part, moving it to the middle. Now this is where you now join the hair that is coming, that is loose. You now pick that up. I'm going to pick that up, just pick a little bit of it. So you're just picking up a little bit of it, and then you're just joining it in, okay? And you're taking that. So all you want to do is just take a little bit of the hair on each side and pick up from the loose part. I'm going to turn it to the side so that you can see what I'm doing. I'm taking the hair and I'm taking a little bit from the loose hair and joining it in there. Okay. I'm taking a little bit and joining it in there. So let me turn it around and you can see how I'm taking the middle part right here. And I'm taking this, rotating it, picking a little bit of hair from this side, always picking it and joining it. Moving everything to the middle. Everything is getting moved to the middle. Now, as I'm going, you might not see it as well, but when I start adding the hair extension, you will understand much better. So I'm taking everything now, taking this hair, put my finger, pick up some hair from the hair that is loose and connect it in the middle, put it back. Pick up some from there, pick up from there, pick up from each side. So you're just picking up from the sides. The middle section doesn't pick up hair. The middle section never picks up hair. So you can see how it's forming. So the middle section never picks up hair. Smile Bright started following me on Amazon. Thank you so much, Smile Bright. Woo! You're so welcome. Yolanda Yolanda F Dance Weeze started following me. Thank you, Yolanda. Woo! Thank you so much for following me on Amazon. So we're taking the hair on the side. We're going to go to the middle and we're picking up the one from the other side. Picking up a little bit of hair as we exchange the outer side from the left side to the middle. So from the right side, I'm going to pick up some hair, swing that over to the middle. So this, I'm going to stop right here for braiding. So plaiting hair is the same as braiding hair. Some people call this weaving. Some people call this braiding. Some people call this plaiting. Some people call it cornrowing. Some people call it cane rowing. So there are different names. It depends on where you are from. That is why the names will be different. So you can see how the braids look like. Now that is how you braid the hair without extensions. Now today we'll be going, oh, okay, thank you, Yolanda Z. Yolanda, let me show you something. I think you just came in, right? Yolanda, guess what my mannequin's name is? Her name is Yolanda. Look at that. Her name is Yolanda. Woo! Thank you so much, Yolanda, for coming. Hi, Yolanda. Thank you for coming. Oh, thank you for following my mommy's page. Yeah, so this is Yolanda. She's my favorite mannequin. I absolutely love her. My daughters love her to pieces. My youngest daughter gave Yolanda a piercing a few years back. So you can kind of see her nose. She has like a pink thing on her nose. She want to go further and pierce her ears and everything. But anyway, we'll just stay with the nose piercing for now. Thank you, Yolanda. Yolanda says, oh my gosh, she's beautiful. Thank you, Yolanda. Oh, thank you. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, Untainted Afro. Thanks for coming. Please go over to my Amazon page. The link is in the comment area and follow me on Amazon. So I'm going to unravel this and then I'm going to show you how to do this with yarn. And you see how easy. This is super. It's so easy that I don't even know. You'll be like, how can I not know how to do this? It is so easy. So we're going to be using yarn. So I have two different kinds of yarn today that I'm going to be using. I have my black yarn. So this is the yarn that I would normally use for the hair to show you what it looks like. And then this is the yarn for demonstration purpose so that you can see how I'm adding the yarn. This is another yarn that I use. It's a brighter colored yarn. I've put the yarn, the black yarn, you can actually use it for your own hair. So my hair right now, the style I have on my head, let me see, on my hair, is actually yarn. I actually yarned up my hair. So yarn is very durable. It doesn't itch you or stuff. So I'm going to take my yarn, right? And I'm going to create different, So I'm going to take my yarn and I'm going to show you how to braid the hair with yarn. So with my yarn, I'm going to be using 2 pieces of hair. Okay, I'm going to be using 2 pieces of hair, 2 pieces of yarn like this. So 2 pieces of yarn. And let me put this aside. And what we're going to be doing is what Yolanda, my mannequin, already has on. So if your kids like color, we're going to be doing that. And I'm going to be using this to teach you all how to do it. So I'm just getting 2 sections, just grabbing it. And yeah. So how are you all doing? So what do you guys say? I need you guys to let me know where you come from. Do you call it cornrow, or do you call it weaving, or do you call it plaiting? I want you to comment. Hi, Beauty Ojo. How are you doing? I want you to comment and let me know, what do you call it? Do you call it cornrowing, plaiting, weaving, or something else? So let us do this. Okay, so we're starting again with the hair already pre-sectioned, and I'm going to zoom in and show you how we start. So we're going to start like this. So now if you look at the hair, we are already picking up our small pieces. Now when you are going to add extensions to the hair, or add weaves, or to the hair, you don't want to start weaving from the beginning. So you don't want to start from the beginning adding hair, because that's going to put a lot of tension to the edges. And if you put too much tension to the edges, you'll have a problem. So Monica from Jamaica says she calls it cane roll. Cane roll. Dida Davis says she's from the Caribbean and they call it plaiting. Now V from Chicago calls them cornrows. I call them cornrows. Okay, so now we're going to start using the extension on the hair. And the same thing I'm going to start with, let me make this a little bit higher. Okay, like that. Okay, that's perfect. So I'm going to pick a small section. We're always going to start off with a small section of hair. And I'm taking 3 strands. 1, 2, 3, like this. Now I'm going to do exactly what I did before, moving everything always to the center. The hair in the middle moves to so this middle hair moves to the right side. Hi, Miss Dottie Kings. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for following my Amazon page. You are amazing. You're getting a balloon because I feel like rejoicing. So we're braiding, so we're going to do 5 of this. So move things from the left side to the right, from the right side to the left. Hi, Melissa, watching from Carolina. They call it cornrows. Left side to the middle, right side to the middle, left side to the middle, going underneath, right side to the middle. Okay, so I've done 5 right now. So hi, Afro. Yeah, everyone. Oh, so Alan says she's so sad because she never learned how to cornrow or corn braids. Okay, that's another one. Some people call it corn braids. Now, today you can learn. It's so simple. And don't worry, you can go back and watch this over and over again on my Amazon page, amazon.com/shop/discover natural. And yeah, so I'm going to take the yarn and I'm holding it in the middle and I'm rolling it. Now, watch what I do. So what I'm going to do is I have this hair that is on top. Now, I have this hair that I'm holding. So right now, I'm holding 1 strand of hair right here. And then on the back end of my hand, I'm holding another strand. So making it 3 strands. I'm going to take this right now and I'm going to put it right here, as if I'm picking the hair. So watch. I'm going to put it right here. So I'm just leaving it like that. So I have 1 strand, I'm going to move it to the back. The other strand, I'm going to move it towards our face like this. So keep watching. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this top hair and we're going to use it to lock this front yarn. So think of this front yarn like extension. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to take that to lock it in. So I'm going to continue cornrowing the hair, 1 and 2. When I go the second time around, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this strand, I'm going to sweep it and let my hand connect it. Don't worry, I'm going to show you different views of this. So this is just the top front view. Then I'm going to take the hair, 1, move that. We're doing cornrow, 2. The next time, you can keep on doing so 2. You can keep on braiding, 1, 2. So the next time you take the hair or the yarn or whatever you choose to use, make sure you come and do this. So Sikiru says she call it adimole. That is Yoruba. That means braid to the scalp, braid down, braid to the ground. That's the translation. So I'm going to take this again. I'm going to take it. I'm going to just, you see, I'm just moving this from my hand and letting this one hold it. It's just holding it. It's just holding it. So I'm going to take the front section, sweep that away, take the back section, sweep it towards the hair, and then take this, and I'm just going to braid. 1, okay, 2, and now I can take this hair, I can swing it to connect with the second one, and then continue my braid. 1, 2, 3, if that's what. All the amount of times you're going really depends on you. You can do 3, you can do 4. So this is another angle. I'm going to show you another angle of the way that I'm braiding the hair. So this is another angle like this. So let's get another braid here with the yarn. So I'm taking the yarn like this. So this is the hair on top, one strand, okay? So it is one strand of hair, because you know when you're braiding, you're using 3 strands. This is another strand of hair right over here, and then this is the last strand. So is that yarn the same kind that you use for crochet? Yes. So this is the yarn, and if you're watching this on my Amazon page, you already see that I've selected it for you, so you can buy it if you want. This is the same yarn. This is the one used for knitting, is the same one used for crocheting. Yeah. So now I'm going to take my yarn like this. I'm going to attach it, pick it up. See, I'm just picking it up like that. And I'm going to swing this one to the front. Okay, so let's swing it to the front. I don't want it to connect to this here. So to the front, and the other end to the back. And I'm going to take my connector area, this hair on top. That is the hair that actually locks the hair, the yarn, so that, and then the next time I come around, I just take the yarn and I just swing it and pick it up again and continue braiding. So this is really nice for little kids that they want to, for knitting, little kids that they're like, mommy, I want color in my hair. I'm like, okay, well, if you want color in your hair, you know, this is what you can do. So let's grab another one. Okay, I'm gonna do, okay. I'm gonna grab another one. So this is another strand of the yarn. Put that over here. Swing this to the front. You see, we're just swinging stuff to the front. Okay, give you a better view. We're just swinging this to the front, taking the top one. So question, is that like feeding braids? It's similar to feeding braids. Yeah, so this is feeding braids. Yeah, there's also something known as stitch braid. Hi, Adrian Rivers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm sending you a hug. So stitch braid, this is feeding braids. This is how I do feeding braids. You can do extensions just without adding hair to it. So now I bring this one in, and then I'm just going to swing it across one. So I'm braiding. I'm going to take the yarn, sweep it like that, and then continue. So you can continue adding if you want to. So if I want to add some more, I can take some more, add it in there, and then just keep on going. Okay, sweep that in, keep on going. And this gives a really nice look to the hair. So when you get to the very end of the hair, now this part of it is some part that there was a time when I used to be so confused with how to end my braids. You can braid, you can keep on braiding like this. Sometimes I find when you braid like this with your hands down, the braid stands up. But if you want the braid to lie flat against the person's neck, you take your hand and you're gonna switch it up like that. So let me bring it. So you're gonna take your hand like this, like a cup, and you're gonna braid in. That makes it a little bit much neater. Okay, let me focus. Woo. Oh gosh, sorry about that. I'm going to make this a little bit. So you bring your hand and then you're just gonna you're just copying it like that. Okay, so so that's one way that you could do with the braids, and I'm gonna give you a close-up of the braid. That's the close-up of the braid with color. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to do this braid using wool. So wool is something that I actually love, because when you use the wool, and this is Brazilian wool, it looks like this. Okay, the Brazilian wool looks like this. The wool looks so much like hair. This is also a wool that you can use to knit. The wool looks like hair, is very, very durable, very, very nice. Let me see questions people are asking. You really motivate me. I'm going to try it on yourself next week. Yeah, do try it. Please, 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 please try it. Try it out. Please, please try it out. Yeah, braiding on the end. Yeah. So thank you so much. Arlene says that she purchased the Uhuru Natural Therapy on Amazon. You recommend it for hair growth. Yeah, and that is what I'm using. I don't have it on the carousel right now, y'all. So you can get this on my Amazon page. You can see I use this for my hair. It really helps with hair growth and retention. And look, the oil is almost gone. And I also use it on my kids' hair, on their scalp. So if you're having issues with hair, that your hair is not growing or your hair is breaking and stuff, this really, really works. So you can get this on my Amazon shop or and stuff. So if you want, let me see if I can drop the information for you all to see. So let me grab that for you. So for in case some people are wondering where to get the hair oil, blah blah blah. It's on my Amazon page on the hair growth section. So there's a hair growth section right there. This is a longer link. So this is a much longer link right there. So, okay, so I'm going to take down Betty's hair, and we're just going to, so just to take it down, it's so easy. The yarn doesn't tangle the hair. You just loosen the hair so easily like this. Okay. So just removing the yarn. And the cool thing about yarn is reusable, but they're so cheap that you don't even have to reuse it, please. Because, you know, yarn, does it smell after a while? Yeah, anything, your hair will smell after a while. So you better wash your hair and stuff. But look, we just braided it up, and look, it created a nice curl to Betty's hair. So our hair got a really nice curl to it. I'm going to lower Betty just a little bit. So you see with the tripod, you can lower it just a little bit so that we're not all staring too much on Betty's face. And Betty's like, oh, they put him on the spot. Now, you will be amazed with this, what do you call it? Brazilian wool. So I'm just going to brush Betty's hair. We're going to brush Betty's hair from the ends. Okay. Just brush it up, brush it away. Okay, so now a couple of things I would like you to know when you're using this tripod. Make sure you have it tight and snug, because if not, it's gonna wobble, and that's not what you want, right? So yeah, let me get the eye that I want. Yay! Hi, Betty. Okay. Let us do the other section. Doesn't matter how much you will add. Now, Sharon says, one question: if your hair is not long and you're braiding with the wool or the yarn, can I still add in more wool and more yarn? Yes, you can. So the more hair or the more wool and yarn that you add in depends on, will help your hair look thicker. So if your hair is thinner, when you add more, it will give it a thicker look. So that is just the difference in comparison. So this is what the wool looks like. And Cheryl says, how long can you keep the wool and yarn in your hair as a style? Normally, I don't keep styles longer than a month. I always say don't keep styles more than a month, like 2 months, 3 months, because your scalp needs to be cleansed and your scalp needs to be healthy. So if you're sweating and stuff, you don't want to, you want to be able to cleanse it. You can wash the hair, of course. You can wash your hair while with yarn and with wool. It's so easy to wash it. It all depends on the length of time you keep a style. Really does depend on your lifestyle also, and on your scalp's health. More on your scalp's health. So we're gonna take the yarn. I'm just cutting this off. So you see, like this. Hi, Jacqueline. So this is the issue I always have with the wool. It can tangle, but the result is so worth it. So you see how it really looks like hair? You see the fibers? It looks like hair. If I didn't tell you this was hair, this was wool, you'll say, oh, no, this is your hair, just blown out. You all see what it looks like? Yeah. So we're going to take the wool and we're going to start with smaller sections. So I'm going to take a smaller piece of the wool like this. Let's put it somewhere. Okay. So, yeah. And then I'm going to take another smaller piece, but slightly bigger. So I'm going to show you how it looks like. So slightly bigger, smoothen it. Okay. Now I'm going to take a bigger piece. I'm only going to do 3. I want to just show you how the variation of the sizes will look. We're only going to do half of the braid. So, wow, thank you, Kaylin. Thank you so much, Kaylin. Thank you, Mary. Mary, thank you so much for following my Amazon page. Oh, I feel like celebrating. So I'm sending you a celebration. So we have Betty here. I'm going to start the same thing that I did when we were using the yarn. So if you missed the yarn, feel free to play it again. So we're going to start off and we're going to pick a small section. So I'm just picking a small section of the hair and I'm going to start my cornrow or plaiting or braiding. So 1, 2, 3 strands, right? So we're going to just braid. I'm going to do about 3, let's do 5 stitches. 1. So always move this to the middle. Remember, the left side to the middle, the right side to the middle. So now we're doing, and whatever is in the middle moves to that position. So we're moving the right side to the middle. See it? Now I'm going to move the middle side to the right side. And then the left side to the middle. Is it good? So Sharon asked and she said, is it good to put moisturizer on the hair first and then add the wool, and how much moisturizer? Yes, you can put moisturizer. Just put enough moisturizer where it's not overly saturated. I can't say, oh, put 1 ounce or put a dot. You just don't want it to be overly saturated too much. So Kaylin says, yes, no problem. I need to learn how to braid. Oh, you're in the right place. Thank you, Kaylin. So you have 3 strands again. You're always moving the right side to the middle and the left side to the middle. The middle here is always replacing the place that is being moved to the middle. So I'm going to take the right side now and I'm moving it to the middle. So now, okay, moving it to the middle. So now the middle here now comes to the right side. And then I take the left side, this left side, and I move that to the middle. Okay, so I'm going to show you an aerial view of what I'm doing. So I'm going to turn Betty like this so that you can see better. So the right side, this is the right side. I'm taking that, I'm moving it to the middle. And the middle here, this middle one, I'm moving it to that side. Okay. So let's do that again. So the left side now, this is the left side. You guys see this left side? I'm moving the left side to the middle, and the middle here is moving to that position that the left side was. Now I am going to show you how to join the hair extension. So I've traveled a little bit further than I wish I would have. Normally I will start adding the hair right here. I don't start adding the hair right here because that can pull too much on the edges. So I'll start adding the hair right here. So I'm taking the Brazilian wool. So if you're someone that you're like, oh, I don't want to use the extensions, yeah, you can use Brazilian wool. So I'm going to take the Brazilian wool. I'm making sure that the length is equal. Now you can wet the hair, wet this to make it more crisp. So I'm going to take my spray bottle and I'm just going to wet the hair. Did I put my spray bottle on that? No, I didn't. Okay. So I'm going to take the middle part and roll it. So you guys see what I'm doing? Yeah, I know. Let me move. I'm going to move Betty's face because so I'm just rolling it so that it doesn't frail out when I'm trying to add it in. So I roll it in, and now I'm taking the hair, and with the middle, you see, I'm just holding it right there in the middle. So now I'm going to take the top part. Remember, we're holding it right in the middle. And just like what we did with the wool, I'm taking the back part, I'm swinging it to the back, and I'm taking the front part, and I'm sweeping it to the forward. Now I'm taking the hair on top, and I'm using that to lock this so that it doesn't come loose. So we're going to do that. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to use that to lock the hair. You see how when I now come back the second time around, that is when I now take this hair, swing it underneath like that. So I swing it underneath like that. Why are you crying? I don't know why she's crying. Oh my goodness, Betty, I am not. That is scary, Betty. I don't want you to scare them. I'm not holding it too tightly. Betty is like crying. Betty, don't cry. Okay. I think I sprayed you. So Betty is crying. Sorry, Betty. I sprayed Betty. Poor Betty. Yeah. So we're going to continue. So Kaylin, the first lesson I taught was how to cornrow. That was the first lesson I taught. So we're going to keep on braiding. Now I'm going to take another yarn. So this one is a bigger portion, and I'm just spinning things around. You can also use bigger portions. So if I use a bigger portion, the amount of hair I'm picking here will be also bigger. So I'm going to take this, the bigger portion, I'm taking it, also rolling it. See, it's the same thing. You just roll it in the middle. Just take it, roll it like that so that I can grasp it easily. So I'm going to roll it. Yeah, thank you so much, Adrian. Thank you so much. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to pick it up like that. So see, so this strand, so I've picked it up like that. So this one will sweep to the front like this, and that one will sweep to the back. So I'm going to take this, sweep it to the front, take that to lock it down. And take this. The next time I come around, I'm just sweeping it underneath. Always make sure you're detangling the hair as you go. So, and I'm just going to braid, keep on braiding. So all you just do is you just keep on adding hair, adding hair, adding hair. And it's so simple. So if I want to add more hair, I'll just start again and I'll just add more hair. So as you use this Brazilian wool, always make sure you're detangling. And see, when I comb it, it combs like real hair. So this is just my brush, and I just comb it like real hair. So that is it. So I'm going to show you what the Brazilian hair, you cannot tell. You really cannot tell. Tell me if you can tell where the Brazilian hair is. But it's all intertwined in here. Yeah, it's all intertwined in there. So you see how beautiful and seamless, and it's very, very light. It's very, very light. So if you're someone that you struggle with, oh my gosh, extensions, they're so hard. Yeah. So I have a treat for you all. So I'm going to show you quickly with doing braids. So with these kind of braids and stuff, which is my favorite? I can use also a braid hair. This is my favorite braid hair. This is called the Spectra. Yeah, Yolanda, it really blends really, really well. Really, really well. So if you like hair extensions, you can use hair extensions. Now, my favorite hair extension, I've selected it on the carousel, is called the Spectra. Okay, Spectra hair extension. I love it. This is like in color red. And I love it because my hair, I don't itch with it. And it's really light. It always reminds me of the Brazilian hair. You see? So I just want to show you the difference between this and the Brazilian hair. So this is the hair extension. Yes, it does have a sheen to it, but it also is very, very nice. I love it. I absolutely love it. So you can see that it's so similar. So if you do want to use extensions, get the Spectra. If you're someone that your hair is always itching, this is a good one to use. So with that being said, I will be ending this live, but I do want to open it up for questions. If you guys have any questions for me, feel free to ask. A couple of things, a recap of what we used today. So Sharon says, oh, I understand. It's still like a 3-strand cornrow. It's just that you are twisting 2 hair together so that you can lock it to use the other one. Yes, exactly. So Mary, hi Mary, how are you doing? So Mary said, do you know if Brazilian yarn wool can be dyed? I don't know if it can be dyed, but you can actually get colored ones. So there are some colored ones on my that you can find. So if you go from my Amazon page, you can go and you can search for colored. You know what? Let me see if I can add it quickly for you on Amazon. So I'm gonna just go and search for colored Brazilian wool. So let me do this for you. Okay, so you can see that Brazilian wool comes in different colors. Does the wool itch your scalp? No, that is the thing. That's what I love most about the wool. The wool will not itch your scalp. So wool doesn't itch. Some hair extensions will itch. Now, there's some hair extensions that have already been rinsed with vinegar. So that is why we tell people that if you know it will not itch, no, it will not itch. Okay, so if you're someone that you have used hair extensions and they've itched you before, when you get hair extensions, some things that you can do is you can always rinse it with apple cider vinegar mixed with water. So that is something you can do. But you can find wool that is colored. So that is what I'm trying to show you right here. So right here, depending on what color you want, this is a hair extension that is brown. So if you click on it, you'll be able to see it comes in different color. Orange, you could mix match. This is another color, deeper brown, also black and black. So there was even one that I saw that was like gray color, like gray hair. So you can always find that. And I have a few on my Amazon page. So you can always find that. So of course, if you search, you can search for gray. If you have gray hair, you can do a mixture of gray and black. So yeah, you're welcome, Felicia. Thank you, Felicia. I always want to say Felicia. I don't know if it's Felicia or Felicia. Thank you so much. Mary says, and the wool is good for 4 dreads. Now, yeah. So with 4 dreads, you can use wool for it. Although the wool, if you're going to use it for 4 dreads, you know, sometimes when people do 4 dreads, they start with the braids and they use the braids to braid the hair. Yeah, But when you are doing the turning part to make it look, depending on if you are doing distressed dread locks, faux locks, or not distressed, the wool might not be the best for the extra, for the final finish to make it look as if it's more on a natural look. Hi, Lara. Bawni. How are you doing, Lara? Yeah, so I see Sharon likes the wool better. Hi, Mama D. Thank you so much. And it's so cool because you'll be able to, the wool, I just love the way the wool just makes the hair look as if I didn't add anything to it. Look at it. You guys will never ever be able to tell that where is the wool? Where does it start? Where does it end? And look, there's the wool is here. Look at the wool. This is the wool. So if you do want to pick something, you can always, yeah, you guys will make itch my nose there. You can always pick the wool. So a little bit of introduction. Thank you so much, everyone. So I see Zena says, so wool and wig, which one is better? I think you're saying wool or synthetic. Which one is better? I like wool, but it all depends on the synthetic you use. Now, I like this synthetic hair because it's already pre-stretched at the ends and it doesn't tangle as badly as the wool. If you don't know how to work with wool, the wool will tangle. And as you can see right here, I wasn't detangling as I was going, and it does tangle up. So it can be a little bit of frustration if you're someone that you're not used to working with wool so much. But always, everybody that becomes really good at doing this kind of thing always started from one place, right, Betty? Yeah. So always started from one place. So one thing again about synthetic hair, for some people that are allergic, this will not work for them. They might itch. For them, I'll go with wool. So hopefully that helps. And yeah, so apart from that, let me see, what other questions do we have? On the takedown, when you're taking down the hair, it's so easy to take down. It's so easy. So with the wool, I just cut off the excess. Like we're not going to use part of this again, okay? So I'm just going to cut off the excess and show you how I do the takedown. So for the takedown, we just come in like this, just removing the hair as we go. So this is indirectly like feeding braids and stuff. So if you are watching this, you can always watch this on my Amazon page. I save all my lives. So if you're watching this at a later time, you can go to my Amazon page. The link is on the screen right there. And it is amazon.com/shop/discovery natural. I always go live Wednesdays and Fridays for sure. So on there, you can always, please click the follow button. And you can also click it up there on if you're watching right now. And when I go live, after I'm done with my live streams will always appear at the bottom. And you can always watch my past live stream by clicking on view all past live stream. And there you can see all the live streams that I've done in the past, such as back to school, must have. Yolanda says, thanks for the video. Now you can add extension. Yes, I just added the silver color to my basket. Very good. Thank you so much, Yolanda. And with that, we're going to go whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, I always like doing that. Woo, yay. Thank you, Yolanda. I appreciate you. So other things, summer hair care tips, best oils for hair growth. So everything is listed here, must-haves, how to make hair gel. I show so many, and I do comparison of bulk products also. So feel free to join me on Amazon. I really appreciate it. Now, Sharon says, what is a good method to dry your hair after swimming? So after swimming, I'll say, of course, wash your hair. If you're not wearing a swim cap, the best thing is to wear a swim cap. And then wash your hair. After washing your hair, condition your hair, please. And then lastly, you can just braid up your hair or twist up your hair in chunky twists to dry it out. And yeah, I like hair and dry my hair. Just twist it up and dry it up that way. Some people will blow dry the hair, but you know, to each its own. So with that being said, thank you so much, everyone. If you have other questions you want to ask me, you can always ask me on my Facebook page, Discovery Natural, or on Instagram. So come over to my Instagram page, Discovery Natural, and ask me questions there. And we'll see you. Yeah. Before I forget, I have a Facebook group. It's called Discovery Natural Group, where I answer everybody's questions. And you also have a community of people that are also there to help you. So with that being said, thank you so much. I love you guys and I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you later. So thank you, everyone. And if you didn't have an opportunity to go over to my Amazon page, let me remove Betty. Betty, bye-bye, Betty. Say bye. Bye. So if you didn't have an opportunity to go over to my Amazon page, please take a second and follow my Amazon page. It's so easy to follow. All you do is you want to go to that link. I'm going to put the link. Let me see if I can drop the link for you guys in the comment area again. Ooh, let me see. Where did I get the link? Yeah, the link is right there on the screen and it's also in the comment area. So just scroll through the comment area and you'll be able to find the link on there. So thank you. You guys are amazing. I'm just going to pop up this follow banner. And with that being said, I'll see you on Friday. Take care, guys. Bye.